Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. I am Nudos. That creeper farm that you just saw there is a design from Mushoden, which I will of course link in the description below, but I also want to talk about the incident of last time. I did go ahead and take care of that. We have a new unbreaking villager. His prices are substantially more expensive, more than twice as expensive, but I also really didn't want to spend another hour trying to get that. So, it is what it is. But now, let's go actually check out that creeper farm. All right, well, here we are up at our AFK spot, and the farm's done. So I have only been here for, I don't know, a couple minutes, but now that we have access to this and I can just scaffold up, which is actually probably not the best way to do this. I'll sort that out later, but I do kind of want to just check out our rates and recover the scaffolding. It does sound like it's working. I am a little bit concerned. It's supposed to be built in deep ocean, and this corner is only regular cold ocean. The rest of it is deep cold ocean. So we'll see. Maybe that will mess up the rates, maybe it won't. Okay. We've got almost a stack of gunpowder. Sweet, so let's just take a look inside. It uses snow golems to basically aggravate the creepers. Creepers come this way, come down here, and are killed by these soul campfires. And that's it. I mean, it's a pretty simple concept. I guess the leaves here are to help rates. So are the stairs. It helps with pathfinding or something. I don't know. But I guess I will go sit up top for a little bit more and see what kind of rates we get. All right, I've been up here, I don't know, like 5 minutes. And now let's see what our rates are at now. And then it's time to go back to the basin. And just not for a little bit. Oh, that's good. Okay, so our total is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit stacks of gunpowder. And now Now we're cooking. Whee! Oh god, I'm bad at flying like this. All the meanwhile here, I have also been camping out over at the iron farm, which is working again and working well. So we have quite a bit of iron. And the sugar farm is not doing too shabby either. We can check that out pretty quickly now. I can't believe I managed to miss all of those. Good job, me. So there's all our sugarcane, which means we should be able to make quite a few more rockets. I am making my way back from the end, which is very irritating, and we have some spoils. I have 43, it was actually 45, but I made one shulker box. Shulker shells. And just a ton of backup armor. So where is that? We're gonna put all of that into the chests here. So anyway, this is good news because it means that should we die again, and spoilers, we definitely died in the end, at least once. We will now have some backups. I think it's just great. Yeah, and we also have 3 backup elytras, which is very exciting. So I think I'm gonna make a whole bunch of shulker boxes, then we can fill this out more, we can load some of the bulk things into shulker boxes, and we can have a great time. Why is there another one of you? Excuse you? I don't need more. I already got 2. Not falling for this bait again. I'm going to bed. So here is the grand total of shulker boxes. I left some shulkers alive in case I want to make a farm later, but honestly, this is likely to tide me over for a while. I also just, because I can't help myself. Why are you here? Is this one of mine? Hold on. Yeah, you have a saddle. What are you doing up here? How did you get disconnected? So anyway, now I need to figure out what to do with all these shulkers. Probably should color code them, label them somehow, figure out things to do with them. I think it would be nice to fill up the ender chest here with various building block type things so that I can just always have things in my ender chest. Definitely the downside of shulker boxes is they don't stack, even when they're empty. So I gotta figure out what to do with that. I think I want to head out to an ocean monument. I think that's what they're called. And take care of that for an eventual guardian farm. So to do that, we have 6 of these 8-minute water breathing potions. We have 3 night vision ones right now because I'm running low on nether wart. I hope this farm works. I haven't looked it up. And then some TNT to help us break in. I could make some more somethings, but I'll just leave that alone, I guess, unfortunately. And I think that will just have to tide us over. So it actually turned out to be great that we had all these puffer fish from my fishing expeditions, because I ended up needing them. So I think this is just about everything that I need in terms of surviving in there. Invisibility would be handy. Milk buckets might be nice. It's actually not even that far away. So the creeper farm's over here. And the ocean monument temple thing. Nope. There it is. Yeah, see? There's the creeper farm. There's the monument. So, I should have brought a better way to stack up on top of this, but that's okay. Here we go. Can I please place this? Oh, wow, mining fatigue. Stop it, stop it! Not off to a super great start. Okay, so we have this sort of thing going on here. And then I'll bring in 2 of each. Well, there's one of the Elder Guardians. What you doing there, buddy? Let's do it. Night vision. Water breathing. There we go. Break line of sight, man! Swim! Stop running away, you coward. Alright, there's one. Now let's take on Big Boy. Alright, 1 Elder Guardian down. Nice. Got a sponge. What are you stuck on? Nothing. You're stuck on nothing. Why are you not swimming? What are you doing? Hello? Okay. This is not an Elder Guardian, but There's one. Can all of you stupid little guys go away? Alright, that's 2 Elder Guardians down. Okay, there's another guy down here. Stop hitting me. Would you stop getting out of swim mode? Okay. There. That was not what I wanted. I wanted to eat food. Let's wait this one out. I'm assuming there's probably another guy in here, but once this runs out, we'll know for sure. The fact that I'm not getting mining fatigue again leads me to believe that maybe there are only 3 in this temple. I'm not complaining, mind you. I don't care about these. They can go away. No, you started this. You must deal with the consequences of your actions. Go down. Swimming is really freaking annoying in this game. Oh, is that all this is? Is just gold blocks? Huh. Okay, I mean, I think we're good. I think I actually did it. Okay, so that was a pretty annoying raid of the Ocean Monument. However, we got a little bit of prismarine, some wet sponge, 3 Elder Guardian heads. I think probably not real ones, probably just from the data pack. Yeah, they're player heads, so they don't count. Some prismarine shards, a handful of sea lanterns, and some dark prismarine as well as this. And some prismarine crystals. So we can make a couple more sea lanterns, which will be nice for building. But the main purpose of clearing that out was to eventually make the Guardian farm so that we can farm all of the prismarine crystals and shards so that we can make these things renewably, basically for free. So that is exciting. I don't know why I have this open. That can just go back in here. Yeah, so you know what? It was irritating, but success. So now the next step is just to get the materials together for that farm, which is mostly just a lot of scaffolding and some soul sand, I think. It's an interesting design. Okay, it took me a little while, but this is everything that we are going to need to make this Guardian farm. I have taken it from Shulker Craft, who in turn has taken it from Mine the Fab, it looks like. I will include links down in the description below. But I think let's go back there and do this. right, well, there's one last step that I have to do that I kind of forgot about, which is to fill this whole bit down here with soul sand. So anyway, I will continue filling this in, and then we'll see just how effective it is once it's actually correctly finished. So, yeah, now that it's all filled in with soul sand down there, this seems to be about as effective as I'm gonna need it to be. I actually think they might start entity cramming soon. I only have been up at the AFK platform for 30 seconds. Yeah, there's still plenty spawning down here, but you can see them kind of despawn as they get outside the range. So I think, you know, there's a little bit of loss that comes from that, but it's still pretty good rates. Ah, the beautiful sounds of annoying guardians dying. So let's let these last couple losers die. So our rates for that, I don't know, 1 or 2 minute period. Okay, some squid stuff. Let's look at the actual total of things that we care about here. So that's almost 2 stacks of the prismarine shards and almost a stack of the crystals. So this will be a very effective and quick way for me to get sea lanterns. Awesome. All right, I am over here in my creative testing world because, well, as much as I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff in creative, I don't have a ton of blocks right now. And I want to get sort of a basic design for our librarians, for the library. Walking backwards is hard, oh god. So I want to come here to at least get a basic palette done. So to start with, I think I need to figure out what I want to make it out of. I don't really want to do another brick structure like this. We've already got one, and while I'm happy with it, while I think it's fine, I don't want the whole town to be brick. It's very industrial looking, which I think makes sense for this. But a library, maybe not so much. Now, having said that, a lot of the public libraries that I have seen and been to are made of brick, but that's okay. This by itself is too dark. This is it's kind of like fluorescent. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's think. So I am currently staring at this because I think this is the general vibe I want to go for. It reminds me of some of the big fancy libraries out there, like the New York Public Library, things of that nature, with all the fancy arches and the marble, but this is going to be a lot of quartz and a lot of copper. Yeah, so it's like 10 high, and then this just works as sort of our divider between the floors. Boy, I am, yeah, I'm going to hate myself for this one. Kind of already do, but I need to find a way to get all this quartz. So I guess that's the next objective. And we can also use a diorite for this, which is also going to be a pain to get. Well, I was looking at the villager situation. I need some gold, and most of the ones in the nearby village over there are now living over here, except for our one farmer that we trade with. So that is, oh, do I not have any gold armor anymore? Okay, I guess I need to make some. So that's a bit of a problem in terms of getting a mason, because everybody's committed to something. I could technically convert the armor that's in there, but I want him to stay in armor just for the aesthetic. of the smithy, if nothing else. There is also the other village that way, and I guess I could convert some of them to masons, and I probably will. But then I have to bring them over. So I think for right now, I'm just going to see what we can find in the nether. Well, I dug me a hole down thinking, you know, I could also use some ancient debris. And maybe I can get both quartz and ancient debris down here. So I'm just going to start digging some tunnels. I'm at Y14. Maybe that's too low. I don't know. But I'll just end up digging out a big old pit anyway. And we'll see what I find. And hey, you know, blackstone's nice. Aha! Our first... Well, the first dug up ancient debris. We found some in that bastion before. But hey, that's exciting, and as you can see, it is also netting me quite a bit of quartz. Now, is this going to be enough to build a 2-story library out of? Currently, no. Not at all. But the ancient debris is nice anyway. I wanted that. And hey, look, another piece! You saw it here, folks. Ooh, a twofer. I walk away for a few minutes, and all these fools are out here trying to steal my stuff. I clearly do not know enough about nether spawning algorithms and whatnot for this to be helpful. Excuse you, you don't get to yell at me for opening my own chest. No! No, that's not how this works. You're the ones over here trying to be shiesty. You don't get to grumble at me about it. Thieves. Anyway, time for me to go back into ADHD land and mine my life away. You can see I've cleared out quite the path here. That's the way back up. We're up to 11 ancient debris. This much quartz plus whatever's there. I mined some of it so that I could repair my pick. The nether may taketh away on the durability with the netherrack, but it also giveth back. Oh, I have a lot of pork now at least. And it also gives you lots of free food. You know, at the end of the day here, I think that this, as much as this seems less efficient, I think this may actually be quicker than bothering to convert villagers to masons. Masons is the word. And then trading with them, because their trades, you know, they refresh, what, like 2 times a day or 3 times a day or whatever. And they only give you however many. So then you need like 80 billion masons. And you know, I've already got quite a healthy batch of quartz here, and I got some bonus ancient debris out of it. So I came back because, as you can see, my pick is a little beat up, and that is after mining all the quartz with the fortune pick to get some XP. But we have an entire shulker box of netherrack, which I will never use for anything. More importantly, over here we have 13 ancient debris, almost 3 stacks of blocks of quartz, and then just a couple of other handy goodies. This gravel is especially nice because we can use that to finish texturing this. We can use it to make coarse dirt to finish texturing that. The pathway leading up to the smithy, we can use it for TNT, we can use it for concrete. We have lots of options now. So our total ancient debris count is now 15. So I think I will have to start smelting. I'm gonna have to start smelting it into scrap so that I can make ingots, and then we can start thinking about what to actually convert into netherite. But I do think that will be it for today's episode. So if you did enjoy this, please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, and I will see you next week.